Hi everyone, this is Lindsay Avalon. I'm gonna start doing some reviews of like products and stuff. This came about because I was actually contacted by a company who just launched um, a product that I'm going to be trying out soon, and they'd seen a post I'd written about having ADHD and anxiety, so they contacted me wanting to know if I would review their product on my blog, and I was intrigued, so I said yes. And that got me thinking. I have actually tried a number of things in my quest to help alleviate some of my issues. Um, I do have ADHD. I was diagnosed as a child, and I do still struggle with it, although my hyperactivity has kind of leveled off for the most part. I can still be quite hyper when I'm not medicated, but I'm able to control it a little bit better. I definitely still have trouble focusing if I'm not medicated. And in addition to that, I have anxiety. I also have, as I've mentioned in some of my other videos, an inflammatory autoimmune disorder called Sjogren's, which can cause widespread joint pain and inflammation. Um, and I also, unfortunately, have eczema, which is obnoxious. So, that last one is actually what I'm going to review today. So, a friend of mine that I met back when, actually about a full year ago, I was looking for alternatives to help with my anxiety. At the time, it was kind of overwhelming, and with my sensory processing, I started to look into some of the things like weighted blankets, which are used a lot of times with autistic children, but they can also benefit ADHD children and adults. Because a lot of the sensory issues that an autistic child has, someone with ADHD can also experience. So it's kind of the same concept as those thunder shirts for dogs, where the compression and the weight of it really, really helps. So I was just looking for people around me that can make a weighted blanket. Um, at the time, I really wanted one quickly, and I kept seeing these places that would make them, but they could take like 4 to 6 weeks. And that was not what I wanted. And then I happened to find someone who was actually local to me. The company is called Weighted Love, and I'm going to include in the comments links to their Facebook page and to their shop. And the woman that runs this, she actually works with autistic children, and she started off creating these weighted blankets, and she also had created a kind of a lap blanket type thing that I actually keep at work so that I can put it over me at work when I just need to try to help calm down a little bit. She also makes now neck pillows, also weighted vests for children that they can wear at school. That compression and weight can be helpful, and it's much easier for them to keep on. So I've lately been having eczema flare-ups. We've had horrific winter weather, so dry it's ridiculous. And actually the palms of my hands, you can't really see, but the palms and the backs of my fingers were driving me insane. They were itching like crazy. And I happened to post about it because I was like desperate for anything. I do have prescription steroidal cream, which has stopped working. And I did get a new prescription for a different kind, but I was asking, what do people use to help with their eczema? I was literally waking up from a dead sleep, going out into my living room, which is one of the only places in my house that we have carpet, and rubbing my hands on the carpet until I had carpet burn, because that was better than the itch. So someone contacted me and asked if I wanted her to make me some all-purpose Salve, and I was like willing to try anything. So this is what it is. This little container it contains coconut oil, olive oil, beeswax, vitamin E, lavender essential oil. I'm not going to say this correctly. Melaleuca essential oil, and lemon essential oil. I'm going to include these in the comments, and I probably mispronounced that second to last one horribly. Sorry about that. So I decided to give this a try, and I'm very open to alternative treatments and stuff like that, especially I have a addiction to lotions and chapsticks and lip balms, and yeah. So this is what it is. It's actually pretty smooth. It's a little bit greasy, but considering it has olive oil and coconut oil in there, it's kind of to be expected. So just a little bit's really all you need. You rub it in. I don't know if it kind of can come across, but it does make your hands a little shiny because, like I said, it's a little greasy. But once you rub it into your hands for a little bit, it starts to absorb. And for something that's like so simple in terms of ingredients, it works wonders. It actually helps better than the steroidal cream at times. And I don't use this regularly. I use it every couple of days when I think about it, pretty much. But since I've started using it, my hands are not itching, like, at all. I really haven't been waking up in the middle of the night, dying, and having to just put copious amounts of steroid creams on my hands. I was carrying my tube of medicine to work. I kept it next to my bed. I probably put way too much on my hands, but I was, like I said, desperate. So this natural remedy, it's wonderful. It feels really, really good. Little tiny bit gritty, but not really that bad. I mean, if you've ever put anything like coconut oil or any of that like kind of base onto your hands, you'll understand what it feels like. It doesn't feel like regular lotion, and it doesn't quite absorb like regular lotion would. But just a little bit on your skin, you'll notice it starts to feel softer later on. The texture of it is a little bit strange for me. I am, as I've mentioned before, very texture oriented with my sensory issues, but it doesn't really bother me. It's just something that I'm kind of like expecting really smooth, and it's not quite smooth, probably partially because of the oils and partially because of the beeswax, but whatever. So I'm going to include a link to this. She does make other salves. This is just the one that I happen to try. It's the all-purpose healing salve. Let's see. Okay, cool. It does show up. It's really, really inexpensive. You know, one of the things about the lady that runs this Weighted Love is she does it not to make money. She does it to help people, and she's like one of the sweetest people ever. So I strongly encourage you to check out her site if you're looking for anything natural, like products and stuff like that. Definitely give her a try, and I'm definitely hoping to get to try out some more of her stuff. I will actually also, in a separate video, show off my weighted blanket that she custom made for me, and kind of explain a little bit more about how it works and why it works in a different video. So please leave me a comment if you have any questions about this week's. I'm hoping to do this every week, or maybe a couple times a week. Product. And if you have any suggestions for something you'd like me to try, if it's something ingestible, I may not be able to try it because I do take medications, and I don't want to take anything that could interact with that. But I do have, like I said, love affairs with lotions, lip balms, things like that. I do aromatherapy, and I do essential oils and things like that. Another thing which I will actually be reviewing, having to do with that. So if you make something, or if you've wondered if something works or not, leave me a comment or send me a message. And if possible, budget permitting, I will buy it and try it out. So be on the lookout for a couple more videos coming up fairly quickly. One having to do with a couple of different aromatic blends that can help with focus one of which actually has really helped me, as well as one that has helped with muscular aches. I used it particularly when I did CrossFit and was coming back from CrossFit and just my muscles hated me. It worked wonders. I'm going to do my weighted blanket. And as soon as I get this one product, I don't want to reveal too much until I give it a try. I will try that out. So thank you, and I will see you next time.